I just don't think she ever intended to stay in the royal family. I think
if she actually understood it, she definitely wouldn't have. Yeah.
No, so I think right from the start she was possibly planning to leave, I'm afraid, and that's my opinion now. It wasn't at first. I thought, like everyone else, I thought when she first arrived she'd be great, but I think slowly but surely.
In what started as a casual chat quickly turned into a savage takedown as Graham Norton, known for his sharp wit and zero-filter honesty, called out the Sussexes with brutal clarity. There's just something off about those two. From mocking Meghan's fake rose wine to mimicking Harry's constantly downcast, attention-seeking persona, Norton didn't hold back. And the audience, they loved every second of it. I do think Harry should take a lot of the blame though, because if you look at William's approach to his relationship with Catherine, he was very cautious. They dated for 10 years, and I think, yes, I don't doubt that William was any less in love with Catherine as Harry was with Meghan. But he understood that it's not just about him and his feelings. There's an institution and someone's life. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, Harry and Meghan were reportedly seething, caught completely off guard by a humiliation they couldn't spin, silence, or sue.
I do think Harry should take a lot of the blame though, because if you look at William's approach to his relationship with Catherine, he was very cautious. They dated for 10 years. And I think, I don't doubt that William was any less in love with Catherine as Harry was with Meghan, but he understood that it's not just about him and his feelings. There's an institution and someone's life.
On the latest episode of The Graham Norton Show, Norton didn't just deliver a celebrity anecdote, he detonated a cultural bomb. Sitting casually among fellow A-listers, he was chatting with Harry and Meghan about awkward public figures. And without hesitation, he said, "There's just something off about those two. You know who I mean," but he was talking right to them. No names were needed. Everyone knew. The audience burst into nervous laughter, sensing the tension in the room. But Norton, cool and unshaken, doubled down. He mimed exaggerated fake smiles and dramatic glances, hinting at the overly curated way the couple presents themselves.
Well, I think Harry was very much, he'd lost a couple of partners in the past because I think things had gone wrong, or the press exposure, or the pressure.
He was terrified of losing her.
I think he was,
he just wanted to lock her down.
Yeah.
And we are where we are. I mean, look, at the end of the day, they look like they were making a pretty good go of their marriage, because I suppose in their mind, they're kind of trauma bonded.
It wasn't petty gossip. It was the truth millions have felt, but few dared to say. Well, I think Harry was very much he had lost a couple of partners in the past because of the press exposure or the pressure. I think he was, he just wanted to lock her down. And we are where we are. It's like Meghan and Harry aren't misunderstood. They're misrepresenting themselves, carefully staged, overly polished, and always acting for sympathy. And people are finally tired of pretending otherwise. Then came the direct hit to Meghan's latest passion project, her as ever rose wine.
Like they're just making a good go of it, but it's really unfortunate how things panned out, and I think ultimately Harry was very unwise from the beginning, and he was a bit desperate, need I say. I think he couldn't believe his luck.
Norton, with effortless comedic timing, said, "I've had boxed wine that tasted more authentic than Meghan's, 90 blush juice." He went on to joke that the bottle had no grapes, no vineyard, no soul, prompting a roar of laughter from the audience. It wasn't just funny, it was devastating. The remark exposed what critics have already been whispering. Meghan's wine is all label, no legacy. Norton didn't need to dissect the ingredients. He nailed the bigger point: if the wine's as fake as the brand behind it, it doesn't matter how elegant the bottle looks. Norton didn't leave Harry out of the spotlight.
It was the most important thing to her, and the Commonwealth, of course, as well. And it must have been absolutely heartbreaking for her to see, A, what was happening with Prince Andrew, and B, what was happening with Harry and Meghan leaving in her final years, and to cope with that as she was, approaching the end and Prince...
When asked about royal body language, he mimicked a man hunched forward, glancing sideways, seeking attention like he walks into every room hoping someone will pet him like a golden retriever. He joked. The crowd erupted, but beneath the humor was a clear message. Prince Harry's public image has evolved into a caricature. Gone is the confident, duty-driven royal. In his place is a man who constantly seeks validation, pity, and applause for merely existing outside the system he abandoned. Norton turned that image into a punchline, and it hit hard. Then he called out Meghan's dizzying stream of brand ventures. She's launching so many things. I'm expecting, as ever, Oxygen next.